welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Deacon and I post 2 videos every week. During the week I post skincare content like reviews, recommendations, DIYs and this kind of skincare topics as well. So during the weekend I post more like entertainment videos like lifestyle vlogs, chit chat and those sort of stuff. So my channel is both educating and entertaining at the same time, so it's a win-win for us. So definitely subscribe, thumbs up this video, watch other videos on my channel, and yeah, let's go into the video. I have been doing laser hair removal for over 2 years now, so I think like I'm an expert in this route and I can tell you all about laser hair removal journey. So I'm just going to tell you guys my experiences, what to expect as a person of color, a black girl, you know, because there's always like questions. Even when I wanted to start my own process, I had questions like how does it react, can people of color get it, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, I have done my own, so I decided to share it with you guys. Basically, if you don't know, laser hair removal is a way of getting rid of unwanted hair, where they use like the laser machine to get rid of to like burn the hairs in a way that they don't come back like after a period of time. So it doesn't just go away immediately. It's like after a couple treatments or a couple sessions, then the hair would stop growing. So in my own case, I had been doing it, or I have been doing it for a long while now, and I get laser hair removal for my face, like my chin area, like my cheek and my chin area, because I'm hairy, like I have facial hair and I don't like it, so I wanted to get it off. So yeah, if you've been following my vlogs, you should probably hear me complain about my facial hair. So I started my process in 2018. I can't remember the month exactly. So I started when I was in Cyprus, in a place called Medusa. I've forgotten the name. So yeah, I went for the laser hair removal, but then like what happened then was that after a while I noticed that the hairs were still coming out. Like, okay, what it did for me was that at first it sort of, after like the first 4 treatments, it started prolonging the growth rate of my hair, of the hair, right? So the hair started coming out slower, so I could stay for a month before getting hairs on my face again. But what I noticed was that the hairs now looked worse than before. They were now sort of much, and they were laying like in a way that looked like beards on my face and on my neck. So yeah, I was kind of disturbed about that, but I kept on getting the process done. So what happens when you go, or before you go for laser hair removal, is that you're supposed to shave before you go, like with shaving stick, or what's it called, shaving cream, shaving stick or shaving cream. You can't wax because it's going to get your skin sensitive, and also you can't wax because they need the hairs to be on the surface of the skin so they can burn them. Waxing takes your hair out from the roots, so like if you're trying to like burn them, like the hair follicles, it's not going to reach your hair because the hairs have been uprooted. So if you wax, it's kind of counterproductive because the hair does not show up to the surface of your skin where the laser machine can, or the laser radiation can burn it. So yeah, I was always advised to shave before I come, and any day that I forget to shave, basically it's my facial hair, I forget to shave, she would shave me herself. First of all, what made my hair so much in the first place was because I just had little facial hairs, and I now started shaving, and that increased like the hairs on my face, like the volume of hair on my face. And that was why I ever even thought of getting laser hair removal in the first place. So at this point I was already afraid of shaving sticks. Like I was scared, like why was she asking me to use shaving sticks? But that was the only way you could get the laser hair removal done. So I would shave before I go there, and any day that I go there without shaving, she would shave me up. But yeah, but after a while, like I said, the hairs were still coming out like after a month, and they were now looking really much than before. So but I kept on going back for the process because at least I was happy that it was prolonging the growth rate, because before, if I shaved, the hair comes out in like 3 to 5 days, and it was really like, it was unnecessary and horrible. Like I didn't like it. So, and then I had like bumps and all that. It just really made my skin in a way that I did not like it, so I was bent on getting rid of all the hair. So I did that for over 2 years, I guess. So fast forward to when I had moved to Istanbul. I got here and I was looking for where to do my laser hair removal, so I found somewhere and I continued. So when I went for the first treatment, the first session, I asked her how many sessions it was going to take. She said it was going to take about 8 to 12 sessions, depending on my skin and my hair and hormonal issues and all that. It really depends on me, so, and my system. So meanwhile in Cyprus they had told me that it was going to take 8 to 12 sessions as well, but I did over, not lying, every month you would go for 8, but I did over 24 sessions and the hair never stopped coming up. So I later found somewhere here in Istanbul to do my laser hair removal, and when I got there I noticed a little bit of a difference in the whole process. So first of all, when I was in Cyprus, like when I would go for my laser hair removal, the radiation from the laser machine would usually be very low. I don't really feel anything, and even after I leave there I don't really feel anything. I'm just told to use sunscreen on my face, and then so it was just like a perfect condition and everything. But then here, when I started here, the first laser treatment I did here in Istanbul, the radiation from the machine I noticed was a little bit more tingly than the one I would normally feel when I was in Cyprus. So it would be like there would be like little burns on my skin, and I could literally feel like the laser machine poking every hair, if that's the word. And then when I'm done with the treatment, I'm asked not to take a shower. In Cyprus it wasn't like that. I'm asked not to let water touch my body or the area for like a whole day, and that's why before I would go there I would have to shower before I go. And then this lady over here would prefer to shave me herself. She would get a pencil and like sketch through where the areas that we are treating, and then she would like shave me up herself to make sure I'm smooth enough, and then she would take me in to do the laser treatment. So, and then when I leave I used to feel like this tiny tingly burn for like 2 to 3 hours after the treatment, and then it will stop. But then like after like a day or two, I would literally see like burn marks on my skin. I'll try to see if I can find any clips or pictures to like insert and show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll find like tiny burns on my skin and all, but then it clears up after a few days. So yeah, what I did notice was that this other machine that was being used in Istanbul, which I think is something you have to look out for if you're a person of color going to get laser hair treatment, the watts or the machine power starts from I think 1002 or 1000 to 2000 and something, I'm not sure. And then it had like more options than the one I was used to in Cyprus. Like I could see like the skin colors, and she would literally pick like the darkest skin tone or the closest to the darkest skin tone. So she would pick that, she would click that, and then click on the frequency and then use it on my skin. But that was never the case in Cyprus. It was just go put on the machine, film, and do the whole thingy. But then I was never really seeing results. But then when I started doing the laser hair removal here in Istanbul, I saw tremendous results. So that showed me, or that what that told me was that the process that was being done in Cyprus was probably the kind that is done for like lighter skin tone, like white folks. But for us, like people of color, we need like more frequency, because the machine in Cyprus was not really seeing my hair. My hair was too, I think, too dark for it to be seen, or my skin color was too dark for my hair to be seen by the machine. So but the one here kind of saw my hair from the roots and like picked it up, and yeah, that was why the treatment was more effective. So as far as the burns, you get a little bit of burn when you're doing like laser hair removal because your skin is dark, and please do shave before you go, if not it's going to be worse. So yeah, that was it. And then there was like more improvements. Like I could stay for a month and the hair would never come out. But then this whole pandemic period sort of ruined things for me a little bit, because I'm supposed to like go for treatment every month, but for like a whole month I didn't go. And there was a time I traveled to Cyprus for like a whole month and I couldn't meet up with my appointment, so it sort of like delays like the result, or it sort of affects the result because you're supposed to go back at a certain period of time. So yeah, that was what happened. And then anytime I stayed back for too long, I would see that the case will, or my hairs will start looking like a little bit more. So yeah, she told me I was supposed to do 8 treatments and I'll be done, but now I have done 7 treatments so far, and I'm supposed to do the last one. But just at my last appointment, she told me I might have to do 1 or 2 more, which I think I want to do 2 more, just to make sure because of the time that I wasted, just to make sure that I get the result that I want. Because after a while, like, the hairs are not supposed to come out for like a couple of maybe up to a year or more. I'm not sure. I'm going to put it on the screen, and then before they ever start coming out again. So yeah, I was only doing laser hair removal from my face here, but then I'm planning on going on with my underarm and my bikini area as well. Just I don't want hairs anywhere on my body, and then I feel like it's going to help with like keeping the area clean, you know. I'll let you guys know how it goes on the genital, but for now I did for the face, and that was it. I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated as at my post laser treatment result, and let you know how everything went and like the final like verdicts that I have. And then I'm also going to commence the one for my underarm and bikini area like I earlier said, and then I'm definitely going to come back after a while and give you guys like an updated version of this video. So yeah, that's it for this video for now. I think that's all I want to put out. If you're considering doing laser hair removal, make sure you watch out for where you're going for. Make sure that the procedure is being done properly, so you don't end up wasting money for like a couple of sessions and never really seeing results. And make sure that the laser machine that they do have there caters to black skin, so that's totally necessary to check out for. And yes, the hair really stops coming out after a while, and then like it prolongs like the hair growth. I don't know if it completely stops the hair from coming out at all for your entire life. I'm going to let you guys know much later, or like how long it stops the hair from coming out. But then for now, that's it. That's what I have. I just wanted to put it out there in case you're interested. And then I'm going to definitely leave like the links or like the address and names to where I did my laser hair removal treatment, and that'll be up to you if you decide to get it done. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Like this video, click on the notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post a video, and I'll definitely see you guys in my next one. Mwah!